Hi, my name is Taiwo Adeleke. I'm here to present organizational control PowerPoint. The overview of my presentation has 5 basic subheading. Number 1 is the introduction, definition of organizational theory, definition of organizational control, contemporaries of organizational theory, various 5 theories of organization, purpose stroke functions of control in organization, description of control tools stroke systems that has to do with total quality management. The last but not the least of it all, description of how financial and budgetary controls are used in total quality management. Introduction of organizational control. Organizational is a collection of individual people working together under a well-defined structure for the purpose of achieving and obtaining prearranged outcomes through the use of financial, human, and material resources. Under this, we have the classical and scientific theory. In this theory, work is distributed into area of specialization. The hierarchy of authority and responsibility is the chain of command here. Organizational control comprises method of developing rules, guidelines, limits, procedures, other protocols for directing the work and processes of employees and departments. Various 5 elements of management. Planning. This is the duty of manager to draft strategies and objectives, and also to know the stages of plan and technology to execute the plan being laid down. Organizing. Managers make sure that resources provided are organized in a way whereby they meet up with the set down plan. Number 3, which is the commanding. Commanding here means that the manager makes sure that they exercise authority and power and make sure that decisions are meant for the success of the organization. Then also the 4th one, which is the coordination. All tasks must be integrated to achieve organizational success. Monitoring, the 5th of the various 5 elements of management. In this case, it is compelling that manager must make sure that they equate the activities of the employees to the plan of action as the evaluation element of management. Purpose of control in an organization. One of the most effective functions of controlling is that adequate and accurate information needed for decision making are provided for the success of the organization. Controlling involves that performance does not deviate from the standard set down in order to achieve and obtain the set down plan for the organization. The 3rd one is controlling function is a system whereby management are concerned and also pick interest about the manager's role in taking necessary and important actions to ensure that the work activities of subordinates are consistent with the contributing towards the achievement of organization and department objectives. Using total quality management as a contemporary tool, quality management is a depiction of culture and attitude of an organization who want to provide their customer with products and services that will meet their satisfaction. The organization culture demand for total quality in every sphere of their operations, with processes being done in a right way and void of wastage during production. The success of total quality management depends on 8 key elements. Number one is the ethics, integrity number two, trust is number three, train, training is number four, teamwork is number five, leadership number six, recognition number seven, and communication number eight. Continuation of using total quality management. The 8 elements are divided into 4 groups according to their function. Number one is the foundation, which actually includes ethics, integrity, and trust. Under these, ethics has 2 types. We have the customer ethics and we have the company ethics. Under the customer ethic, this one sets down a standard for approval, while the company ethics sets down the standard for quality and performance. Integrity, that is the integrity of the managers, the employees, the management must be protected, and at the same time, they must exhibit good integrity. And this has to do with also trust. They must be trust. The employees must be trustworthy in their activities. Then the second functions is the building bricks. It includes training, teamwork, and leadership. The first one has to do with the foundation. If the foundation is okay, the building bricks can stand on it. And in these, we have to talk about training, that all the employees, the management must be ready to make sure that they train the employees in order for them to acquire more skills, more knowledge, and this will actually have a positive impact in their production. They will be effective, and efficiency will be their keyword. Then here we talk about the teamwork. The teamwork, when individuals work as a team, they are able to solve their problems faster. They are able to meet up with the targets and also to meet up with their desired productivity. Then we talk of leadership. Leadership must build a good relationship between those who are working under them. There must be good relationship. There must be mutual relationship. Once the subordinate has a free will to relate with his leader, there is tendency for an increase in productivity. There is tendency for an increase, for quality products and services that will be exhibited by the subordinates. So on this note, Leadership must have a good relationship with their subordinate. Then we talk about the binding motor, which actually include communication. This is another vital and important area. Communication comes from up to down. It's just like an organogram of an organization, that is from the top to the down, from the top management to the middle management and to the lower management. Communication must have a flow from the sender to the receiver, and then the receiver must also send a feedback. There must be free flow of communication. Where there is free flow of communication, there's quality of product and services that will be rendered to the customers. And this actually helps the customers to depend on the product of a particular company. Then we talk about the last one, which is roof. This includes recognition. The employees must be recognized and must be rewarded. All the industrious and the hardworking employees of the organization who are helping to build the image of the organization to the outside world must be adequately rewarded. And how financial and budgetary controls are used in total quality management. Number one, total quality management aid and help in reducing cost of activities in an organization. However, once costs are reduced, there are tendency for increase in profitability. It gives basis for performance appraisal, whereby the two departments in an organization, there can be a kind of performance appraisal to also look at the quality of work they are exhibiting or they are producing. So this now brings about control is provided by assessment of actual results against budget plan. How much do they spend? Do they spend on a particular production to meet up with their production? Then we talk about financial and budgetary control gives areas of responsibility to all managers and make sure that they are responsible for their performance. Thank you for listening.